Good afternoon. Attorney Sean Gellis here. I'm the founder and managing member of Gellis Law PLLC, and I'm also a board-certified expert in state and federal government and administrative practice. I currently run a civil litigation practice and a regulatory practice. Today, we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of the initial consultation. So what are some things that you should do on your initial consult? Do put your story together. Do have your paperwork in order. All right, guys, when you come into the attorney's office, many times people will come in and have a big story and want to tell and talk, and that's great. But you have to understand from the attorney's position, the more organized the potential client is, the more papers they put together, the more documentation they have, and the more complete their thoughts, the more effective that first consultation is going to be. Because if I have to go track down more evidence and get information from you, and sometimes, guys, pulling information from clients is like pulling teeth. But if I have to go do all that, it makes it more expensive for me, it makes it more expensive for you, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to feel that there's a synergy there. I really like a kind of client who comes in, they've done their homework, they have their story together, they have the paperwork with them, they're coherent, they're calm, they've thought it out, and they've thought it through. I don't think you should come in and just say, well, my rights were violated, and this is what I want to do, and I want to sue them, and I want $1 million. You have to understand, too, that just because the case means a lot to you, and certainly every case that you have is going to be very emotional for you and personal, because litigation is not a normal thing. If you're talking to a lawyer, it's usually not a good thing that's happened. But even though you've done that, you have to understand that, like, the lawyer is used to seeing this all the time, and they may not always see the case the same way that you do. And so sometimes clients can get a little upset at the attorney who may not be agreeing with them, so don't get mad at the attorney. It's just like medical professionals. You know, people say, I'll get a second opinion with the doctor, no problem. But sometimes I feel if someone says get a second opinion with a lawyer, it's kind of like this taboo thing. So, you know, that's just a little summary, guys, on what you should be doing when you come in for an initial consultation with an attorney. The high level is be organized, be coherent, be thoughtful, have your documents, have your story, and be ready to discuss it. Don't come in a disheveled mess, ranting, claiming that your rights are violated, and talking about how much money you're going to get. That's probably not going to lead to a successful representation for you.